Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. 4-2 Spider. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Giddens. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Finds him out of the backfield.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking for a productive play on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Cavaliers are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pace. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He's looking for a man on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, defend. Is a running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. He's got an open man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zones. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Virginia! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They want to throw it. He's in there for the deuce, and they extend the lead to 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be dragged down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He lofted high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the run, it's Giddens. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going. Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down for this offense. He's looking to pass. Trying to run the screen, and it was almost picked off. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The tag. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in the coverage. Reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown. And then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Johnson wants to throw it. Coming after it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
Going for the return. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle.
Nothing but green ahead. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Harris.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved, get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a win.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third down after the run. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Cavaliers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He looks that one in nicely. He's down at the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Giddens. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
He'll get rid of it. Got a wide open receiver. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Getting some heat. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running with power. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Stands in and takes the hit. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And that ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He fires it out to the right. Wide open, he makes the catch. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Johnson looking to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the comeback is on. Here comes the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Virginia. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Got room at the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Wildcats! And here they come, almost all the way back. They'll line up to go for two. He'll set up to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires and picked off. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
They'll run it on first and goal.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
It'll be interesting to see what the head coach wants to do here, guys. Of course, just got stopped trying to run the football down close on third down. Now it's fourth and goal, but you're on the 2-yard line. Do you have confidence in your guys up front to get it done?
Looking to the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking the deep shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That pressure got to him and forced the incompletion.
After misfiring, it's second down. To the air, it's Calandria. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
That play could not have happened at a better time if you're this defense. You're trailing by one possession. You need to find a way to steal it, and they get the interception. Here we go. An opportunity now to at least go down and tie the game.
He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty